Brido. Let me tell you a little story about an All-American NFC Championship game from 2011 between my Green Bay Packers and the Chicago, Illinois Bears at Soldier Field. I don't know how the Bears got home field advantage. They were god-awful. This is the middle of the Jay Cutler era in Chicago, Illinois, which lasted, I believe, 23 full NFL seasons. And he will go down as one of the great quitters in the history of professional football. I mean, Smoking Jay Cutler is one of the greatest memes of all time. Other than that, he accomplished not a goddamn fucking thing, except for maybe being the fourth greatest Green Bay Packer quarterback of all time. Because we loved him. He beat us once early on, and that's why this game was a little tense in the lead-up, because the Bears just played, as I like to call it, Chinatown sneak ball. They're right down there on the south side, and strange things happen. Special teams way too influential on their games. This game was nuts. Rodgers comes out dialed, like 3 straight 20-yard slants. Jennings, Nelson, Rodgers, fake rollout. B.J. Rodgers in the game to block. They roll him out. Rodgers dives for it. 7-0. Come right back down. I don't even know. Everybody's making plays. Like our back, Brandon Jackson, I don't know, just jukes Brian Urlacher out of his shoes. And then James Starks runs it in on 1st and 8, which did not happen against the Bears for like a good decade there. Those Urlacher Bears had us. I mean, Favre owned the Bears. Then the Bears they had the best defense in the league for like 7 years, and they just whooped our ass. But it was in the middle of just 30 years of domination here. So this was a way for them to redeem a really dark chapter in this rivalry. But we come out 14-0. I think we scored that second touchdown like early second quarter. So like we're looking like we're going to roll them up. I am drinking whiskey with Jim Hamilton on my couch, and this looks good. And then Smoking Jay Cutler goes out with a hole in one of his socks and quits in glorious fashion. I swear to God, there's stories of him like bouncing up and down stairs at nightclubs the next weekend. Like he quit in this fucking game for no good reason. He's on a bike. He's on a stationary. He's getting a workout while he's watching. I don't know who comes in. Todd Collins comes in and just is not a functional football player. Like he might as well have been drop kicking the balls down the field. And then Caleb Haney comes in. Their third string quarterback is some kid named Caleb Haney. I don't know where he is from. But he comes in to play football in the Packers versus the Bears in the NFC Championship game. By the way, this is the first time the Packers have played the Bears in the playoffs. I've seen the Packers play the Bears, play the Vikings and the Lions multiple times in the playoffs in my lifetime. And the oldest, longest rivalry in the National Football League. They've only ever played one time in the playoffs, and it is the first playoff game in NFL history. It was for a truckload of sausages. I don't know where that cut off. But anyway, so the Packers and the Bears have played one more time in the playoffs. It was in 1872. It was for a wagon full of sausages, and I'm pretty sure the Bears won. Google it. So Caleb Haney comes into this fucking game, and we won. We won the NFC Championship. We're up 2 touchdowns. We won the NFC Championship. We're going to the Super Bowl. And then they fucking started moving the ball. They started doing this Chicago Bears, how the fuck is this possible nonsense, and they score a touchdown. And then we can't do shit. Like, at one point in the game, Lance Briggs got an interception off Donald Driver's foot. Rodgers throws a pick to Urlacher in the middle of the field, right going into the end zone, and then makes pretty much the play of the game. Rodgers extend tracking down Urlacher down a wide open football field, and really is the only thing that stopped Brian Urlacher from having a 95-yard interception return for the touchdown in the NFC Championship game against the Packers at Soldier Field. That was the play of the game. Second best play of the game. Because we can't do shit after that. Julius Peppers absolutely T-bones Aaron Rodgers' jaw, and that was a fucking beautiful hit job. But Rodgers stood right back up, bleeding from the mouth, and starts playing football. But still, we can't move the ball on them, and they just give Caleb Haney chance after chance to fucking make this game. And then finally, they come down. He chucks one like out, 20-yard out to Earl Bennett, and he lands in between Nick Collins, Pro Bowl safety Nick Collins, and greatest cornerback, defensive back of all time, Charles Woodson, and they just somehow miss him, and he runs on the sidelines. Now it's 14-20. A touchdown wins the game for them. But it's not 14-20 yet. B.J. Raji gets an interception. Dom Capers drops B.J. Raji into coverage. Caleb Haney rears his ugly head. B.J. Raji drops into coverage and makes an interception. Pick six at the fucking 10-yard line, and then does the hula dance on every Bear fan's grave. And it's beautiful. And then, I don't know, they can't really do much because it is Caleb Haney. And then they come down, they get one more chance at it. And Sam Shields ends the game with his second interception of the game. I believe rookie Sam Shields, their second-year player Sam Shields, undrafted free agent, one of Ted Thompson's greatest discoveries, Sam Shields. I don't know, man. And then we went on to win the Super Bowl against the Steelers. But that was a game that every Bear fan deserved. And every Packer fan had to sweat through. Caleb fucking Haney, dude. I don't know. Anyway, Jay Cutler's out there coaching CrossFit now. Find him. Ask him about it.